Well, I'm trying to catch up on my venting. You hear that? Isn't that nice? I left the key in the ignition and the thing's bleeping. God, we got to shut that down, Moses. I can't take it. But new truck this spring. Now, I've done this vent before. Some of you are probably bored with all the gadgets. And I've said I want a self-responsibility truck with no dings and that kind of stuff. But this one's even better. There's more excitement and new stuff. Now, about a month ago now, it's deer season here in Wisconsin, and it's a real foggy morning, and I didn't let the truck warm up, and I take off. I'm worried about running late. You got to get the deer drive on time, right? And I take off down the road, and it was unbelievable. I don't know if it was because of fog or salty stuff off the road, but the messages started coming, and it was just a blur. I got to the point where I was afraid. It was telling me the rear camera wasn't working. It was fogged. The front camera wasn't working. There was some kind of collision assist that they said wasn't working. I wasn't planning on getting in a collision. I didn't want any assistance with a collision. That was bleeping at me. There was probably something else. Probably the seatbelt deal. I didn't have that on yet. It's always nice to know that you do or don't have your seatbelt on. I love that. Why can't they have a feature? You know, sometimes us hunters, we drive down a back road. It's gravel. We're driving 10 miles an hour. Frankly, I don't really need a seatbelt. I don't want that thing blaring at me when, well, whatever that. But now, here's kind of the new deal that I really like that is different from my other truck. Now, my other truck did have the automatic door locks. I mean, you got to have that, right? Because you're too stupid to lock your own doors, or you never know when somebody's just going to decide to jump out, right? And they would be successful jumping out of the truck. If it wasn't for the automatic door locks, there'd be people dying all over the world. But, you know, what happens is you start the truck, you go somewhere, and you turn around, you get out, and you yank. Now, it's not on right now, but you yank, and the door don't open. That's terrible. I don't know if people have noticed, but I'm turning into an orangutan because I love to fish, and ever since I had the automatic door locks, of course, I jump out of this door, and I want to get fishing, and I yank on the door, and you yank hard, and it pulls your arm out of socket, and they gradually get longer. Now, my other truck didn't have it on the tailgate. It wasn't there. So now it's a whole new thing. I go running around. Oh, God, I hate this one, especially when I go to the dump. I go to the dump on Saturdays. There's a couple of nice old guys I like to talk to. And I jump out of the truck, and I get back. I want to get rid of the garbage. I want to talk to them. I got to get fishing. And I walk back, and I'm talking with them, and I yank on that tailgate, and what happens? Same thing. Yank. Snap back goes the arm. Arm's getting longer again. I don't know. All right, but, well, there's the same story here. If there's any car maker out there that could possibly make a no-frills vehicle with no warning, no bleeps, no this, no that. Now, back real quickly to that morning deer hunting. I think that's dangerous. They say cell phones are dangerous. They say driving tired is dangerous. Driving buzzed is dangerous. All of these messages coming up on here, that's dangerous. I was scared to death for about 2 miles up the road. I didn't know what was going to pop up next. I'm hitting okay. Oh, and then the oil change comes. I run AMS oil. I don't need an oil change yet. And I can keep track of my own mileage. Well, I guess that's it.